Hey, it's Chi, and I'm going to be doing a review on the products that I'll be using for my Star Trek Vulcan costume. So the wig I purchased was from Art of Canada. I didn't really notice a major difference between their Canada branch and their US branch. Honestly, the only difference I really noticed between the two was their shipping times. I received my package within 6 days after ordering it, which wasn't too bad. I can't remember the exact style I purchased the wig in, but I will make sure I leave all that information down below in the description. As you can tell, it is quite short in the back. I didn't have to do any cutting over here, so it was absolutely perfect. I love the way it fits and it just feels so natural. I did, however, had to do a lot of construction and cutting in the front. These bangs originally were all the way past my chin, as were these little guys. And I know it's not entirely accurate, but I wanted to leave a little bit of wiggle room so that I could hide the transition between my prosthetic ears and my actual ears. So that was the reason why I did that. I chose to go with the darkest shade of black they had simply because Spock and Vorik, well, Spock is part Vulcan and Vorik is full Vulcan, but Vulcans regardless are an alien race in Star Trek, and therefore instead of having a natural black, I decided to go with the black simply because it's the only logical decision. Logical. I make myself crack up sometimes. So that was the wig. And the ears I ordered from Aradani Studios. I do apologize if I pronounced that wrong. I will leave, once again, the description down below on the site. I ordered the large space ears in the lightest skin tone they had, as well as some spirit gum. The ears, they are actually quite easy to remove. I will show you. I did put a little bit of spirit gum on them, and as you can tell, they do just come off quite naturally. You just have to peel them a little bit if you're very careful, and they don't really hurt whatsoever when you're peeling them off. It's kind of like taking off a band-aid, essentially. And if you do apply them correctly, you really should not have an issue getting them off without the spirit gum. So this is what it looks like essentially when it's on, and this is my real ear, and this is what the ear looks like. Yeah. So that's my review, I guess. Aradani Studios, it was my first time ordering from them, and I would definitely recommend ordering them from them, and I probably would in the future if I ever do need prosthetics again. They're very natural, and I don't want to say they feel like skin, because they really don't, but they look quite nice and quite realistic, actually, for cosplay purposes. And well, when you read the description about the large space ears, I'm not sure if it's for all of them, but you will notice that it says not to use the spirit gum remover on them, simply because it will affect the latex that they're made out of. So I honestly, I never bought any remover whatsoever. I figured that I would just wing it, and I did actually. And you know what? It is the gum. If you use it correctly in the right amounts, it really isn't a problem. You can probably just wash it off with water or with some makeup removers, which is what I typically use. And I really haven't had a problem with them. The ears, they do stay on quite nicely with the spirit gum, which is really
Yes, I got spirit gum all over my ear now. And I think that's pretty much about it. I'm really looking forward to going to Comic-Con this year dressed up as Spock or Vorik. I have recently fallen in love with Star Trek simply because it's science-based, and I live and breathe science, particularly biology. So I will leave more information down below. Thank you very much for watching, and live long and prosper.